Da, 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 da. Hello, 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 everybody. A bitch is tipsy. Oh, child. I cannot sleep. I got like 3 hours sleep. I woke up. Honey. I'm a little bit tipsy, but anywho, we're gonna talk a little bit. I will not be on here for too long, but I hope someone is awake still. I mean, it's pretty, I think in the US, in Germany, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. And I think it's, I don't know, you have different time zones. It's probably like in the night, like 3 in the night or something. But I hope someone is still awake and comes on here because I will stream someone's live and I will delete this later. You know, someone got popped earlier. Come on out of the bushes in the chat. I won't block anyone, honey. I'm tipsy and I will report and we will chit chat. We will hear some music together. If anyone has a music wish, I will play some music. Hello, Rose. Hello, good morning, honey. No, actually, I got a little bit of sleep. It's 9 o'clock, almost half 10 in the morning. And in the US, I guess it is in midnight or something like. Who got popped? You know, a toothless bitch. A toothless bitch got popped. Her name's the Rita. The heart of Philadelphia got popped. You know, Treecey over there doxing, and she's cussing out children and everybody. And you know her wigs and everything, and I look so much better. Oh, and now look at me, I got popped. Oh, but I am the Rita Hahn of Philadelphia, the mystery man. He is a hacker. Oh, fuck that bitch. I cannot stand her. You know what? I will play her live where she cried and everything. And I will delete this live later. But this is just a chit chat show. I will go on Sunday in the evening. I will go on and do a live and recapping everything more professionally than now. Because now I'm tipsy, honey, and I will cuss. You know, her voice is irritating me when she has not her dentures. You know, she has to adjust her dentures in her mouth. And why is Big Brianna over there baking the pound cakes when she's fat like an ox? That's what I also want to know. Brianna, you don't need to bake no pound cakes over there. You have to stop eating. You need to send that pound cake with FedEx, not FedEx, with FedEx to Miss Snoop Lady because she needs to eat. Now that's what's going on. Is this someone else here? Hello, Rose. I appreciate you. Why are you still awake? Can you explain yourself why you're still awake? Rose, do you want to talk to me? If anyone wants to come on here on the stream and talk, don't be scared. I will delete the live later on any damn way. You can come on here and talk to me. I'll post the link in the chat. A bitch is tipsy. A bitch had a little bit of sleep. Hey, everybody, welcome. Everyone is welcome to jump out the bushes. I don't block anyone. I will play a clip in a few minutes, but let me explain what this is all about. A lot of things happened earlier. If someone wants to jump in on the live and talk to me about anything you want, you can come on here. If you have a music wish, you can post the music wish in the chat. Following happened earlier. You know, VS was exposing Read the Heart of Philadelphia, aka the best that I got. And she was popped by VS. You know, VS popped in my chat earlier today, and she was talking shit, and I told her she is mentally ill and she is a miserable person, and VS couldn't take the truth. And then VS went on her channel and claimed that I bring her all the receipts, that I'm posting all the receipts, and I'm all up in her DMs. And then that is not true. I'm a supporter of Babe Nation. Well, sorry, my dentures just fell out. Oh, I pick him up on the floor and put him right back in. Now, listen, honeys. I was popped earlier. My name is Reed the Heart of Philadelphia, a.k.a. the best that I got, the teeth that I have not. Yeah. Good morning. Cindy Bellazer, do you know me? This is not the German lady. This is Reed the Heart of Philadelphia, but you are very welcome here. Now, earlier I got popped by BS. You know, she showed all the receipts on her channel, and then I made a follow-up video, and I'll play a little clip of it. You know, I had wigs. Let me explain to y'all. I had wigs on my channel, and she was with me in my life, and Fyebabe popped up in the chat room, and then this happened. And now listen to the clip, everybody. Listen.
Here's the thing. Fyebabe could look at the wall and clearly see that she wasn't doxxed or whatever. She could go back to the videos, and she could look at VS video where VS said out her own mouth, she was on live when I DM'd her. They were giving the wrong information, and they were trying to do foul shit on it. It was the wrong information, and I said it was a lie, and this is the accurate information. So,
sweetie, suck a dick, bitch.
Oops. But
I'm just saying it. But why y'all mad at me? Because I don't ride with her. Fyebabe don't gotta like me or the things I say. I'm just so confused on what is up with this bandwagon you gotta be on to look at somebody's content. I don't get down like that. I don't follow.
Camille don't understand.
I don't follow a lot of people that everybody else follows.
All right, Liz, she's saying that she don't understand what you're
I'm not justifying anybody that. What are you talking about, Sunlight?
No, I have a little bit explaining. So now this is a live that Reed the Heart of Philadelphia did earlier. She had wigs. Wigs is the woman that someday popped up in Jay Wilson's when he had several people coming on his channel, and that Wigs and Wine person came, and that's the other person talking. And Fyebabe popped up in the chat room, and then Wigs, what you will hear next, Wigs is going at it with Fyebabe in the chat. You basically have to imagine Fyebabe is in the chat, and Wigs and Reed the Heart of Philadelphia are talking right now, and this is after BS, exposed Reed the Heart of Philadelphia, and you hear her cry later. So enjoy. Wait a minute. Oops! My fingers are not as fast as usual, but here we go.
Well, one thing I could say, if y'all don't see shit of me doxing nobody. There you go, right there.
No,
as far as with that, okay.
I'm not mad at Fyebabe doc. I'm not mad at at whoever doing the doc. I have several people fighting with me. I don't know. Fyebabe, I don't know you. I never put myself in a position for you to know. That's what you gotta understand. Please, you think way too, honey, I have to do it. Honey, you got on your Facebook. You see, that's how I know people really don't ride with you, Fyebabe.
No.
I know really
No.
Wait, let me get this off, because she's playing herself. I know people really don't like you, Fyebabe, because you got on the live with that blonde wig and that casket makeup the other day, honey, and you just thought you was sexy, and we were all laughing at you. Like, we was the whole fucking hot mess. And you were on in a 1999 Macy's Guess t-shirt. Like, what's the one? I would never be friends with you, and I'm a fat bitch.
Oh, God.
I'm a fat bitch. I would never be friends with a bitch who look like you. You got connected dot-ass skin. Bitch, are you crazy? Oh, Marilyn, you lying. You know that bitch wasn't cute. Tell us on what, Fyebabe, you? Oh my God.
Come on, y'all, now. All right, come on, y'all. Like, now y'all taking it somewhere totally different. Here's the whole thing. No. Who y'all? What you mean, y'all? Listen, let me tell you something. With wigs, I don't have nothing to do with wigs and Fyebabe. How y'all feel? Like, honestly, the wigs. I'm not getting into all that. My house is because y'all putting me.
Ooh, that voice. Ooh.
Here's the thing. I'm not getting into that. The whole thing of this live for me was basically to say exactly what the hell the fuck happened. This is my platform. I'm not getting into that who's wearing this and who's that. I don't give a fuck about who got on what on or how anybody look. That's not. I'm a whole motherfucking woman. I don't.
You are not a woman. Don't lie to me with your fucking voice.
What I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying. The whole thing for the thing. I didn't got no fucking body. That's straight up.
You sure did. You sure did.
I feel and how I feel. Period. Always. As far as the everything, if you go back to Treecey video, you go to VS video, you see who had the accurate proof. Accurate proof.
Accurate proof.
I ain't on nobody. I'm not gonna.
That look way better than niggas you can ever get, bitch.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie on nobody. I'm not gonna start that. But wait a minute. No, y'all not gonna do that shit on this platform. I don't like that. I don't condone it. Y'all please stop, y'all. That shit's not cool. Like seriously, you and Fyebabe, y'all all gotta stop.
It was not about Fyebabe.
Please, all of y'all, can y'all please stop? This shit's not cool. Like, I don't like that. Like, y'all sitting here arguing with the fuck each other, and this other motherfucker that's doing way worse fucking shit that's going on, like fucking Treecey.
What?
I'm ending it. I'm ending this. I'm ending it. Because this definitely went in a total different direction. Please do not bring that shit right here. Y'all going through shit.
This bitch over here, this bitch ain't never been to your chat, but the day she wanna come over.
Can y'all please just stop it?
Shut the fuck up, you loudmouth bitch!
Can y'all just please stop? Seriously.
She will cry. She will cry. Wait a minute.
Y'all, please, y'all. Please, y'all, please. I'm about to cry because I don't know. I'm gonna tell you this, y'all. I'm getting serious now. This is one of the because I don't like that shit. I hate to see fucking women go at it like that. Seriously.
No, I understand. I promise you.
I don't like to see fucking women. I don't like that. I hate to see fucking women go back and fucking forth, especially black fucking women. There's too much shit that motherfuckers.
Here she go crying.
Y'all got motherfuckers like Shawn, Treecey, ugly ass. All these motherfuckers going in, just at everybody fucking at. Those are fucking ones that we should be fucking going at it with. So that they sit here for y'all to keep talking these like down to each other. That shit's not cool.
Oh. See, now she's crying. Now she's crying because she got popped. Fyebabe was in her chat, but you know Fyebabe doesn't fuck with people that are on the low down passing info to VS. So she will be not recognized and shouted out by Fyebabe anymore. I'll bet you, and this clip is not over. I'll play the rest, but I'll bet you that Read the Heart of Philadelphia will delete her channel. I probably think by tomorrow her channel will be gone because that's how she is. Yeah. That's the name of the Keep It a Buck is the name of the video. And Mystery Van, I heard all the stuff she's talking about you. If you wanted to come on, I'll pass the link. She wants to make you sound like a hacker and stuff, but that woman is a whole snitch. And a whole fake ass bitch, and she has the nerve to talk about Treecey. She's around her age, but she looks like 20 years older than Treecey, and Treecey got her shit together. That's that woman. But I play. Listen to her cry.
Okay.
That shit not cool, man. Y'all gotta stop. Like that shit's not cool. I don't like that.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
All I don't want to see nobody hurt you, and I don't want nobody hurt either. Just period, just being a woman. That shit's not cool. I hate it. I do. I don't like that shit. And y'all arguing like it's way motherfuckers out. It's way more motherfuckers. Y'all got me jealous ass bitches out here. You got Treecey with a whole fucking chat that fucking talk about all of us all fucking day. Don't do shit but talk shit.
She is obsessed with Treecey. Jesus.
Y'all ain't even never going to be each other fucking perimeters nowhere near each other. You know this ugly bitch over there thinking that she got the fuck off on y'all? Y'all going through it like we all fucking women.
Okay.
We all women. Y'all just can't, like, just don't do that. Like, that shit ain't cool.
Okay, calm down. Well, calm down.
I don't like that shit because there's so much shit going on here. Y'all got too many motherfuckers coming for each other over here. Y'all got this one, you got BS and all of them. Y'all don't think they looking in to see this? This shit make people like that happy. They want to see division. Then you got Treecey and fucking them over there. You got a whole fucking miserable group of ugly ass bitches that y'all go live.
She has the nerve.
Killing. A whole group of bitches that's hit. And y'all sitting over here arguing with each other over some bullshit. And this nut ass bitch right over there laughing like, ooh, look, on the line. That shit crazy. That shit is crazy. I'm good. That shit just crazy.
Okay, so do you want to end the live?
No, man, guess what? She do the same thing. So the fuck what? That the point is, you got a bunch of miserable bitches, including you, I see, that want to see division against other women. That's the whole fucking thing, and that's why I hate this fucking shit. Cause none of y'all bitches think for yourself. Y'all fucking weak as fuck.
This is where I be everybody. So y'all out this bird-brain bitch to keep disrespecting me in the chat.
Who is disrespecting you?
You're not reading the chat.
I'm not reading that. I'm about to end it because I don't like that shit. I don't want to see wigs upset. I don't want to see none of y'all upset. I don't even want you to have to be going back and forth on some bullshit. This shit is all bullshit.
I don't watch you. Wait a minute. No, because you're a little. Wait a minute. Come on, wait. And you allowing it, but you
don't just set your face. They show your motherfucking face.
Wait a minute.
This is your fucking life. It's shit, like real shit. These y'all bitches' life. A bunch of fucking broke bitches just fucking getting together just to talk shit about somebody. That shit's fucking corny. Fuck them bitches. I know about this shit.
Fyebabe. No, wait. I do watch Fyebabe every once in a while when these two tell me, hey, Fyebabe talking about ABC.
You know what? I'm done with this shit. Wigs, I fucking love you. Do how you want to do. Don't let nobody fucking come at you. The fuck? You going, but you gotta do the thing your motherfucking self.
Okay, that's where the live ended. So, you know, that woman, that Rita Heart of Philadelphia, somehow she's ending up every time she's inserting herself in the mess. I used to actually got along with her, but as soon, you know how fake people are. They like you because they liked me when I was trashing Treecey. They loved me over there. They loved me. And then I was, the other day I was in, I will play that clip too, but not tonight. I was in Read the Heart of Philadelphia's chat a couple days ago, and I made a comment like, when they talked about Snoop, and I made the comment, Snoop should eat a sandwich. And then she went off on her live. She saw the comment and she went off on her live. She yelled and she was calling me names. She said, "Go over to Treecey. Go over to Treecey. You are a part of that group for Treecey." That's what she was yelling, and then she made it about race, and that's always coming up. "You are way too comfortable to speaking about black women." But when I was making fun of Treecey, she loved me. Yeah, that's how people are. If anyone wants to come on here, I post the link of the wait a minute. I post the if Cindy, if you want to talk to me, come on here, honey. The mystery van or anyone else from the bushes. Click the link. You don't have to show yourself on the camera. You can just show your avatar and we can talk. But I will not be long here if no one wants to come on, or you have a music wish. I'll play a little bit of music, but if I would like if someone wants to come on here. I'll play a little song. Listen, what can we play? Let's play this. Okay. I'm back. This was some trash music. Cindy, don't go. I thought Cindy and Mystery Van was in the line. Oh, I just wanted to add you. If anyone wants to jump on the StreamYard, come on and we talk. We can talk about everything. Yeah. Jesus Christ. How what's the time over there? Okay, we have someone coming on here. Hello, Cindy. Wait a minute. I can barely hear you. Do you have like um a microphone? Okay, let's go very close to the microphone so we can hear you. Nice to see you. I wanted to say Treecey. Cindy, what are you doing this late at night? This is Cindy from Boston, everybody. This is AKA Cindy Belizaire. She's a regular from the Wiley Show. She's in many channels. Who do you like right now? Who are your favorites, honey? Mm-hmm. And welcome the mystery man.
What's up? What's up? I had to back out because my the mic will cut off. If you have YouTube on while you get on StreamYard, it'll block the audio.
Yeah. A bitch is tipsy. A bitch had very little sleep. It's early in the morning, but I will probably sleep like 2 hours. And I had like 3 hours sleep. I will get like another 3 hours because today is Sunday and I don't have to work, so it's okay. What are you doing this late at night?
Oh, this is my time. I always up. I stay up there in the night when my husband's at work, and then I go to sleep when he gets home in the morning.
Oh, you have a husband. You're married?
Yeah, Jeremy, you know that.
No, I don't know everything.
I've been told you that a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, but actually, let me tell you something. When I don't know, when they so-called. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, now I just saw that I have a private chat. That's okay. Now,
you talking about when they dox me?
Yeah, when they first doxed you and they revealed who you are, I saw like 2 years ago. I saw the video with the soap.
Oh, really?
The Kojic, is it Kojic soap?
Yeah, you saw my video years ago.
Yes, 2 years or so ago, I saw the video, and I remember that you had gotten many hate comments. But I was searching because I back then I had a little bit problems with breakout.
I'll send you some. Just give me a couple of weeks.
I had problems with breakouts and stuff at that time, and I used the Black African soap. You know that?
Oh, yeah. I like that too. Yeah.
But the Black African soap, it's good, but it is also drying. It's very drying.
Yeah, you have to use a good moisturizer with it. But if you use a real good African soap, like the real ones from Africa, because it's made with palm oil, that one is not drying. The ones that usually are made in America, because it's not like it's good, but it's not like real black soap like that's made by hand. That one has palm oil. It's really oily. Matter of fact, it's like you can use it as a body wash, shampoo. It's like slush. It's not even hard. But that is if I find some of that, because I don't have my company, we don't have any of the black soap, because you have to like know, like it's like if you have to know how to make it, and you have to be from Africa. It's like a traditional thing. So most of the time when people buy it, it's like a store version. It still works, but it's not as good as like the kind that they like make by hand. And there's some on Amazon, like some people who like make it, they're either like in America or they still stay overseas, and they will make it. But since they make it like that, usually you have to order it ahead of time because they don't have it just like sitting around. But if I come across something, then I'll send you some when I send the soap, because I have to send some packages to Germany, but I don't do it until the end of this month.
Oh,
so
Because
when I do that.
I'm always like looking around on the natural beauty stuff and stuff, and for example, like years ago, I only used like these expensive moisturizers and stuff like the brand Estee Lauder and
Oh, I like Estee Lauder though. Some of them are worth it though. Like I've always said, like investing into like your look, like your skin, all that is like the most important because you have that forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So some products they're not worth it. You know what I mean? Because I know what they put in them. But then some products they're really worth the money. You know what I'm saying? Like they're really worth. Like Estee Lauder is really good too. They have really good products.
But the best things that you can do for your skin, for example, I'll buy from overseas like the original, like from the African countries, the shea butter, shea butter.
Shea butter.
Yes.
Yep, I have some of that too. Yes.
It stinks.
Shea
It
butter and
stinks horrible.
Koreans and Africans have the best skincare. Koreans and Africans. Yes. Or Asians and Africans. I would say Asians. I get a lot of my influence from the Asian skincare.
And the original shea butter, it stinks. It stinks horribly, but
you don't like the way it smells?
It stinks horribly, but it is great for the skin. It is very great for the skin. I use shea butter. I use coconut oil very much, and sometimes I mix Vaseline, and I put the Vaseline on my face, and
over there looking like a grease bucket. I see you trying to look like Fyebabe.
Yes, I will. I look like I was. I was.
Like you laid on Fyebabe pillow.
I was rolling in the pan that Brianna used for her pound cake. Cindy in the chat room, I cannot. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now.
I had to use my laptop.
I love Cindy. Cindy was always sweet to me from the first day when I talked to Wiley. And
hi, Cindy.
What I do, I use Vaseline and I rub it on my face, and then I take the baking soda and rub it on, and I mix it.
Girl, what you doing in there? Doing skincare or frying chicken?
I am, you know what happens when a white person talks about fried chicken. I better not go in then. I use the baking soda and mix it with the Vaseline, and I let it on. But you only leave it on for half an hour, and then you put it off. It might burn on your face, but it is a scrub. It's an exfoliator, and it's great. Pimples dry out very quickly. You have to moisturize afterwards, but it is very good. It is very, very good. But shea butter is the best. But you put the shea butter on the wet face. You have it on the. Then it's really good.
No, you're right. It's best to moisturize when you already have your face down. You are right.
But look, Mystery Van, what do you think with all this stuff now going on with the read of the Heart of the Philadelphia?
See, she was messing with me for like weeks, and I'm glad that because you're like me, you be everywhere, you pay attention, but you saw like I wasn't making no videos. This bitch was like making shit up just so she could make videos. Like you see, she makes like 7 videos a day about Treecey, right? And then if Treecey responds in like 2 minutes, then she makes like 10 more videos and says that she's responding because she's been picked on. And then when she was crying, see, I didn't hear that. When she was crying, it sounds so crazy. Like she's like, and you worried about me, but Treecey, it's like she sounds like a fucking like real shit. Like I said, I wasn't gonna, like say anything else about her, and that's not because I'm scared or anything. Because like I flagged her channel, like I get serious. You know what I mean? Like she was doing some foul shit, but I just didn't want to go there with her. But at the same time, it's like. She still has like since then has made probably like 7 videos mentioning my name, making shit up about me, saying I'm a hacker and all this shit because she can't let it go. And when we made that truce publicly, in the back of her head, she only did it because everybody was like watching her, and if she didn't do it, then people would have been like, "Oh, you a messy bitch." So what she did was she couldn't let that shit go, because if you look, she gets the most views when she talks about any of us. You too. She talks about you. Yeah. After she gets views, and so she went and made that lie up. She's like,
harsh charcoal. What are you using, Cindy? Charcoal.
Yes.
Some people use charcoal as a toothpaste.
I do.
But she goes and she's like, I have.
Oh no, I don't like it. No,
like,
I don't like it.
I have this evidence where, you know, he hacked into my phone and all this other stuff, and I have the evidence, but I'm never gonna show anybody. You have to just believe me. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. I'm like, this chick is crazy, yo.
I just remember that I knew that she kind of was in contact with VS, because when I did the interviews, me and VS talked behind the scenes, and there was this talk about a possible white and mixed panel. And she said to me a few names that she had in mind for a panel, and she talked about Natasha Bartley, and she talked about
that bitch Natasha. We don't even know who the fuck she is. Like, that bitch wasn't gonna be on the panel because she ain't even gonna show who the fuck her. That girl is, first off, she fucking white. Okay, that bitch is not. I showed myself. No, the fuck you didn't. Okay, no, you didn't. And you're not even black. Like, she's one of those people like diving. Like, she's trying to convince people that she's black just so she can like get some of that like black girl. Oh, my life is hard and people mess with me because no, you're just a drug addict, bitch. That's it. And you're crazy. That's why all of y'all nuts is over there on that goddamn party line doing some crazy shit.
Yeah. I used to like the party line, and they liked me over there, but I see it now in the chats. Ever since I'm cool with Treecey, and I have wait a minute, I unmute. Ever since I've been cool with Treecey, I feel like they don't want me over there anymore. So I'm stay away. So it's good.
No, it's just a hate train. That's it. The only people who go over there are people who, like you said, hate the people that she talks about. Because to be honest, they all know, like, anybody that goes over there, unless you're half dead and stupid, you're gonna be over there. And it might be the first time you don't know that she talks about the same people. Like, about a fourth time, you go and watch her video, and you like, damn, this bitch is, you know, because we all watch everybody so if you're watching everybody, you know that nobody's making videos about her. You feel me? So to ignore that just because you don't like somebody and just sit there and listen to that shit is crazy. Because I would have been like, yo, are you ever gonna deliver some other content if I was a viewer? You know what I mean? But you know, she deletes comments too, because I'll go and I'll see people check her and she'll delete them, and then she tries to make it seem like nobody checks her and that all her comments are full of supporters and she doesn't block or delete. But nah, she does. She constantly, like, if you drop a comment, she's like 2 minutes swift. Like, I don't even read my comments. I might get a bad comment, realize it's been there for like 2 weeks before I see it. Like, she like swift, like she tries to like really taper and swipe people's views on stuff. And you know, these are adults, so I don't give anybody like the benefit of the doubt when it comes to shit like that.
Yeah, and I mean, I knew that VS and her, I think she even called in one day to VS platform, the best that I got. So it doesn't surprise me. And now she's crying because she got caught, and yeah,
right. How are you gonna get caught doing some hateful shit, but then want to make it seem like you're crying because you don't like women fighting against each other? But your whole channel is you dragging women. That's all you do. So you're crying because you got caught. Okay, and people are seeing you for who you are, and then you're like a 2-year-old, like, but what about her? What about her? Like, nobody give a damn. We talking about you right now, you know? Like, how are you okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
And look, I don't condone going for kids, but the whole thing that Treecey went after Fyebabe's kid is an excuse, because Treecey and Fyebabe fell out, and they had to pick a side in their mind, and they went with Fyebabe, and that was their excuse. Because Treecey was saying stuff about VS's son too, and no one cared. So that's
exactly. But the main thing is they've all done it, and
yes.
I don't really give a damn, because a kid, let me tell you something. If you really care about feelings, because if I call somebody's 1-year-old baby a bitch, how is that in the end hurting anybody? When people do that, it's to get under the skin of the adult. But I can say that if you are constantly, you know, calling somebody tree dog every day and clowning their, you know, their reproductive system, that's gonna do damage because that can mentally hurt them and send them into a dark place. Your 1-year-old daughter ain't gonna know what the word bitch means. She ain't gonna remember it. She not gonna know nothing about it. So it's just an excuse, because that's why I say it's all fake. Because if you really cared and thought that deep, you would know that it's just to get under your skin, because you can say what you want. That's just like when people make your mama jokes. It's not gonna affect me because you don't know my mother. You know what I mean? Like, why would I get mad at that when I know that's not who my mom is? You know? So if, once again, it's just an excuse, and they all have talked about kids.
Yeah.
They've put together videos of all of them, all of them talking about kids for like 5 minutes straight, you know, on different days, not just one time as revenge, because they like to justify shit. But no, it's not okay. You know what I mean? If you say it's not okay, you don't condone something, that doesn't mean you get to do it though back because you want to make a point. It don't work like that.
And words only have power if you give them power.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is what it is. So wait a minute, Cindy. Wait a minute. Is she No, she's muted. Okay, Cindy, you muted yourself. But I like her hair. I like Cindy's I like Cindy's hair.
Thank you. Sorry.
You're both
the crazy girls.
What you Cindy, I can remember. Is your husband is from another country, right? You told someday, like from an Arabic country, right?
I'm Haitian.
But your husband is I remember
My husband is from North Africa.
Okay, Morocco?
No, North Africa, Libya.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's stuff going on, and for me, I mean, I'm not surprised at all. If you deal with VS, you know how she rolls. If she keeps the receipts, she keeps the phone calls and everything, and everyone should know by now. So that's on her.
Yeah, I don't even look at VS as doing anything wrong, because she is who she is, and to me, I've said it before, she's not the worst person on here. You know, I know where she stands. You know what I mean? I don't like the sneaky, like fake DV. You know what I mean? Like, she is who she is. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. With VS, you know when you deal with VS, you know what you're getting into.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't have any, like, she is who she is. Everybody has the way they handle shit. You know what I mean? And who's to say that the way I handle stuff may be better than her? You know, just because some people don't get caught or they just do it another way, you know, at the end of the day, being spiteful or malicious is the same. It's the same. You know what I mean? And with her, she's not. You know what you're getting yourself into. So when people do it, I don't have any sympathy, or I don't think they feel bad, because I feel like you like that. Like, it was something, you know, especially with what we know over the past. You know, it's not like you're just brand new and you stumbled. You know, that's different. But you know what she's about, and you know how she rolls. And if you put yourself in that situation, you want it to be in that for some strange reason, because it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you already know what's up, and you're an adult.
Yeah, that's why I'm also not surprised that now James Caldwell and Fyebabe getting into it, because you cannot be on with cool with VS. And also hanging around with Fyebabe, that goes on that can go good for a while, but it don't work forever. So James Caldwell can be on the Mass Express and can be in the chat and being cool with Fyebabe for a long period of time. That won't work.
No, I agree. That's why I said, like, but that's why I feel like VS is not the worst person, because you know what you're getting into, and she knows how to play the game. Like, I'm actually glad she put that receipt out, because see, VS watches everybody, right? So she knows what's going on for us, all the beefs, like everything, and she can see that girl over there, you know, read the heart. She tries to play one side, and she's really not like that. And she's when you're being sneaky and malicious and trying to do it on the low, and when people drag VS every single day, calling her all these names, and if she sees you doing the same thing that they accuse her of doing, you best believe she's gonna put your ass out. She's gonna bust you out, because you're not gonna sit up here and clown and drag her, because that's what, you know, the general consensus is, but then want to do the same shit that she do behind closed doors. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. you know. And if you're gonna do some shit like some sneaky backhanded shit, and with her enemy because she doesn't get along with Five, that was like extra incentive to be like, oh yeah. And she
Here's my
popped her. She got
here.
popped. That's the definition of popped.
I will say something in BS. If BS hears this, she will not like it. BS TSCC is a weak ass group. The
Yeah, but
group
listen, Gem
TSCC,
Lady, there's always somebody looking for a leader. So
yes,
that's just what it is. There's always
but
somebody looking for a leader.
the helpful people that VS got are outside of TSCC. She's getting the receipts, she's getting the stuff from outside. Inside TSCC, the heavy hitters are gone. It's weak sauce over there. She's getting the receipts she needs are getting passed to her or Chopper.
I don't know. I'm an independent. I mean, I roll with Treecey, but I'm
Mhm.
also independent because I'm good to people who are good to me. You know what I mean? Um, I definitely have a line of people that I will never deal with or I will never even be cordial with, and that's hard for me to say. But there's only like two people that I would never be cordial with. And
These are
outside of Jason and the wrench, that's that motherfucker right there, and fucking Shush Trish, that old burnt lip bitch. I can't.
I can't take her serious.
I can't. And if Mona Simone keep inserting her lying ass up into
Mm.
shit that ain't got nothing to do with her, then it is what it is too. Because I used to follow her and I used to think she was cool, but when she started doing all that shit, faking her death and all this crazy shit, then I was just like, okay. But I've noticed that she be up in his chat and then she be trying to egg him on to go after me and Treecey and stuff. And I'm like,
Mm.
okay, like, cause she didn't like him. She's only cool with him now again because he's coming
Yeah.
after Treecey because Treecey, let everybody know that bullshit that Mona had did.
Yeah.
And now she back cool with him. Like she used to be cool with him back in the day and they fell out. So now
Mm.
she's back cool with him. But I'm like, okay, well, if you want to attach yourself to this, and she's trying to come back into the sector off his back, and I'm like, bitch, how you gonna come in off of him when don't nobody even fuck with this nigga? So I'm like stuff because like I said, like you never know how people, what they have on you or how they handle shit or whatever, So I would just advise her to just stay the hell out of it. She can hate me from a distance, but don't be trying to link up with some racist motherfucker just so you can get your rocks off. Because, when he gone, then what you gonna do? You know.
Yeah. It's just now like the last week has brought so much stuff. It's like you have the houses falling apart. You have, I think that James and Jay Wilson will probably go at each other at some point. I mean, BS is pulling the her strings good right now. I mean,
They've already
I got.
they've already had their words, James and Jay Wilson. There you go. Jay Wilson is, let me tell you, Jay Wilson is playing the game right, but he's making, listen, when people are coming at you and you play the calm, collected one and you don't give them that same, it just makes them look dumb. And James is not going, and I just watched a live of James at the end, and they asked him about, I'm talking about Jay Wilson. I mean, I just watched Jay Wilson's live in the end, and they asked him about James, and he just basically said in so many words, you got to let stuff play out. And he's very calculated, and he's not gonna do what James did though, like all that cussing, you little whore, like that's female shit. He's not gonna do that. Even he does his shit on the back end or passive, like more calculated, but he's not gonna sit up there and have like a cat fight and call you all kind of bitches and whores and shit. That's not how Jay Wilson get down.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not saying it's better than the next, but he handles shit different. Because in the end, that's just gonna make you look crazy. When people look at a clip like that a month from now, 5 months, and they don't know the backstory, they just gonna be like, "Why is this gay man doing all this yelling and cussing?"
But if you get triggered, sometimes people. I do. When Wiley popped up on the chat, you saw
That was hilarious.
when Jay Wilson and James Cowell start cussing and everything. They showed their arses, especially James. I mean, James.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, you know, you took I like, what's wrong with people having OG elder status? What's wrong with people not caring about that? People be wanting clicks and views and attention so bad that they will give up their respect, because people, you know, look and put him on a higher caliber, and they did, and that's nothing wrong with that. But you will lower yourself just so you can, I don't know. I just know that people don't look at him the same way, and I'm not saying that that's how you should live your life and worry about that. But yes, to a certain extent, when you get older in age or you're a veteran in something, you would want and hope that the people who are coming in are going to look up to you and not look down to you or supersede you. You know what I mean? But hey.
Now, I want to talk to you about Trey a little bit.
Oh my God.
Because I see the stuff always in the chats that, I mean, you don't trust him. I just say it like this. You don't like him really, right?
It's like, and I'm gonna make a video about that too, because people are trying to compare me, and like, listen, it's one thing to come online and not want to tell all your business and not let people, like, you're not supposed to come online and give out your social security number and like, yo, address. I get that, but when you come online and everybody already knows your tea, and you are sitting up here causing all this chaos and commotion and lying, and then the people, you know, people are telling the truth, but you'd rather lie on them and then start drama with them and their peers just so you can escape and get on with your little lie that, listen, you gonna get talked about. Yes, you as big as a goddamn house. Listen, they're gonna talk about you. You can't escape that. But just so he cannot have to deal with those 2 or 3 days of dragging, he's carrying this lie on and on. Like, by now, people would have been over it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he thinks that when it gets quiet, no, what happens is other things happen. But since your situation never got, like, you know, solved the right way, because then you would have officially been the sector. You're still not really a part of it because you haven't been through the initiation. But since you keep putting band-aids over it,
he got his initiation with VS. He got.
No, he didn't. That's not what I mean. Anybody can be on her show. I'm talking about, he still has. Listen, he got exposed, but he's denying it and he keeps lying. And then you have dumb people or people who just don't really know the backstory of anything, who really don't know. So you can't expose somebody more than one time. But since he keeps trying to go out of his way to cover it up and turn it on people like QB, for example, I don't get along with him, but he had no reason to flip on QB like that. You know what I mean? But it's all to protect his little lie. And it's like, at the end, it's gonna come out. So why cause all of this? Because listen, the people who are supporting him right now are the worst type of supporters, because these are the ones who support him because they've either been kicked out of everybody else's chat because he's a new guy, or because he's talking about somebody that they don't fuck with. You know what I mean? And today he only has 60 people in there, which means that people are getting tired of his same storyline, because he's in there. Why is James talking about? Listen, you came here talking about everybody, so people can say what the fuck they want. Yeah. Second off, that's how we get down over here. Okay, it's the beef sector. You know what I mean? And then you keep lying. So if you would have just took it and G'd up, people would have respected you. We don't give a fuck. People keep making it about, why do y'all care? Listen, nobody cares. It's the fact of, A, that's what we do, getting people's business. And B, if you lie, you just gonna make people poke more. So you keep putting band-aids and band-aids and band-aids, and more shit keeps coming out, because people ain't gonna make this up. Everybody ain't lying. I know for 120% who he is and every goddamn thing else. So when he lied about his age, for example, he said he was 18. He said that in the chat. I heard him. Mm-hmm. The nigga like 24 going on 25. It's like little shit. Mm-hmm. You're giving people more and more things, a case to build against you, and you are going to, you know, VS is mm-hmm. she didn't give up. She still has. She's talking to whoever. You know, and then.
But do you think it was necessary? Do you think it was necessary to? Because to me, even the lying that he does, and I believe you that he's lying with stuff, but it's like these little lies. It's these harmless lies. He's not a threat. He's not malicious. He's lying, but he's not a malicious liar.
Okay, German lady, I get what you're saying, and here's the thing. None of this shit that we do commentary on harms us in a personal life. None of it. All of it is fucking harmless shit when it comes down to it in the real world. None of it affects us. Okay, so this whole thing where we try and make it seem like when we want to protect someone, like, oh, well, why does it matter? Listen, if that was the case, none of this shit fucking matters. But since we are in this particular sector where we are nosy and where we talk about each other, then it fucking matters when someone comes in. He's a story. But then how you handle it is where you go from there. When people start digging in my business and shit and all that, What did I do? Did you see me fucking arguing with everybody, lying and shit like that? What the fuck did I do? I just went on about my motherfucking day because I knew they can only talk about it for so much, drag it for so much, and at the end of the day, because I've seen how it happens, they're gonna know they didn't run me fucking off. They know that I didn't fucking dox anybody back. They did all this shit. My grandmother, all that. Did I say anything? Did I whine and start crying and fake these tears and shit? No. So my situation came out in my favor. But when you are starting people and making enemies, okay,
Oh, there's a good
that's going to
question.
be the problem. That's going to be the problem because now you got QB that you screwed for no reason. You got James Caldwell that you dragged for no reason. You've got James that you dragged for no reason. All of these things are going to eventually reach a peak. And I don't want to hear nobody talking about, oh, well, he didn't do. No, listen, okay? Because we over here and we drag people on a daily for bullshit. So, hey, it is what it is. If he wants to be over here, he can't have the benefit of, oh, you know, I got the subscribers, I got monetized and all that, but then don't want to deal with the heat. It go both ways over here. You can't just talk shit but not get talked about. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be lying and stealing everybody's lines. Like everything he say, every roast, he done stole it from somebody. You can literally listen to everything he say and go back to what content creator said that. You know what I mean? Like he's a big fan, okay? And you can't fuck with people that will lie about everything, like they life, they race, they everything. No.
What he definitely lied about is that he did not know how this sector is. He is well informed, but he's very, very well informed. He knows about the catfishing of Jay Wilson. He knows stuff that is a while ago. So he had to be around for a while. But to me, it's like I said, it's harmless lies. It's the little lies. He's not a threat. He's an entertaining character on his own. I enjoy his life when he starts.
Exactly.
When he starts the random singing, just biddy biddy bum bum biddy biddy bum bum.
But German lady. Okay, I know you're laughing and sun signs and giggles. That's fine. Yeah. Of course, everybody has their own talent. That's fine. Yeah, and that's the point.
It's entertaining though.
Talent. But when you get online like he did today and go, oh, you know, like, this is what he does. He hops on people's platforms and then he turns around and talks about them. He goes, oh, I don't have anybody to thank for me getting to where I am today but my subscribers. Nobody helped me. I did this. It's like, no, like, even the people I don't like. Listen, people didn't just wake up and bump their head and find you. They found you because you were on QB's show. He put you on, okay? Because when the last time people heard from you was that Tasha K. Armand bullshit, and people did not like you and they left a bad taste. So it's okay to have a cosign to bring you in because people gave you a second chance because of Jay Wilson, because of QB, okay? Regardless of what, they were the ones who said, hey, y'all, take a chance at him. You know, he is the one. He's not who he say he is. It's a messy sector. So, and he fucked that chance up. Okay, like none of us are a threat besides fucking Reed that I got stalking ass and fucking Jason stalking ass. You know what I mean? And even then, like, you know, none of us are a threat. We all gossip. We all talk shit. And the more you try and hide shit, the more it becomes a bigger story. So we can say that about anybody. Like, oh, they're harmless. Not everybody that we talk about is not a threat. I'm not a threat. You're not a threat. No, like that's not even the point. You know what I mean? You know, nobody gets a pass.
As long as he's not starting to instigate between people and stuff, then
he does though, German lady. Okay. He does. Like, I don't mind anybody like doing their thing, but if you're gonna cause friction between friendships, like the gentleman's panel, yeah, he did not break it up, but he was the straw that broke the camel's back. Yeah. You know what I mean? It would have happened by itself, but at least it would have been organic. You know what I mean? Like,
I have to ask you a question. I have to laugh. Treecey asked you a question, and I have the same question. The question.
Oh, what did she say? I can't see the chat in here. What did she say?
Okay, you did a live earlier. And if you go back to your live when you were talking, we were asking questions in the chat. We were not knowing who you were talking about.
I didn't because I couldn't see the chat when I was in there. I was in another program.
Yeah, we were laughing and we were joking there because it seemed like you were talking about James, then it seemed like you were talking about Jada.
No, I did that on purpose too because I will say this, like, and the people who I was talking about, they're gonna know a lot of the people that I was talking about in my video. I'm cool with them. Like, I know them, and I did not want to make it seem like I was like harping in on one person and I was being like flip-flop, but the people, if I were like, they knew who they were, you know, and they are people that I didn't want like people the streets, because on this sector, if you talk about anybody, they think you hate them. You know what I mean?
It
Like
was
they don't
funny
get the
though.
fact that you can like disagree with somebody or check your friend, or you know, say when your friend is wrong, because over here it's like if you don't suck and lick their ass, then you hate them. It's no in between. It's like ass licking or fighting. That's it. And I'm not. It ain't like that with me. You know what I mean? So the men that I will say that I was just talking about men though. I wasn't talking about any ladies. I was just talking about guys. All the people I was talking about were guys.
I don't want to trigger you, Mr. Evan, but there is someone popped up in my chat right now, and he's asking you if you think that you are a hypocrite. The wrench ask you the question.
Bitch, the wrench can't ask me no motherfucking question. Bye, Jason. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Who the fuck are you? Thinking you could just slide in and ask me a question, bitch? Because you stalked me, so you know I don't fucking like you. You don't have the right or the boy. Get the fuck out of here.
I still don't know who you're talking about.
Your ass up out of here a long time ago. Thinking people stupid. You don't ask me no motherfucking question. How dare you? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Dare you?
Oh, I will always hate you. You couldn't even wait till I got back. Motherfucking, I already got a video of mine uploaded on your motherfucking channel. And keep playing with me. Don't think I still can't flag your ass because you sped the voice up, nigga. Okay? Don't fucking play with me. I already got flagged your other channel. I don't care what everybody else say, bitch, because you know that I know that you're the wrench and Jason. So we're not even gonna play that fucking game. So I don't care if you put it on Jason page, wrench page. Don't fuck with me. I ain't been on here all week. Ain't mentioned you a peep. And I heard you this whole week. Where's Mystery Man? Then you got the little troll accounts asking in your comment section so you can bring me up. Is Mystery Man? You are a fucking weirdo. A fucking weirdo.
I personally,
it's like, oh my god, like you gonna really push it, and then when let me shut up. Let me shut up.
The wrench. Look what you've done. You come in here and you trigger people. Yeah. No, he's not pompous and arrogant. You know what? The mystery van. I mean, he often makes sense. The mystery.
I just don't like you, Wrench. And stop going around saying we don't like white people. Okay, it's not white people, bitch. It's you. So stop trying to throw your accountability off because you want to feel like, oh, they just hate white people. No, bitch, we don't like you. Okay, we don't like you. So get that in your fucking head. It's you, not white people. It's you. Okay, I'm just letting you know. So when you have all them fucking trailer park slogs and fucking panda bears and the goddamn pigs on your channel talking shit, just know that it's you. Okay, while you trying to put a battery in their back to start up your stalking school and teach them how to fucking stalk, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I don't personally think that the wrench is Jason.
Okay, German lady. All right, you about to make me mad, girl.
Okay, I think the wrench is a white person, but he's a.
Oh my god.
He is a.
Oh my god.
He's his own person. He likes to troll. He likes to go in chats and he likes to make jokes. That's what I think. But I don't know. Sometimes he pisses me off too.
Pop up somewhere. Fucking weirdo.
He sometimes pisses me off too, but I take him as like he is. He's the wrench, yeah.
German lady, it's Jason. Okay, I can 120% guarantee. Just because I don't dox people by putting their information out, I only speak on shit that I fucking know, and it's him. Okay.
The thing is, there are like I remember the wrench when I popped up on Wiley first. And the wrench was, I think there were people that copying the original wrench.
Yes, German people say that, but you can click on the profile, okay? And he plays on that too. Like, he plays on that like, oh, I'm not this. No, motherfucker, it's you, okay? Ain't nobody got that much time in the world to be dedicated but him. And he's very compulsive, Jason. So if you, like, kick him out, he comes back like the wrench. He has the same personality traits. Like, he just comes back and will just not let up. Wrench is like that too. Everybody Wrench falls out with, it's a coincidence that Jason too. Jason falls out with Kwani. Now the Wrench is obsessed with Kwani. Like Treecey. Like they're all fucking the same person. Okay. And there's like 10 other accounts that they fucking have. People just think it sounds weird, I know. I trust me. Because it's like, how can a grown motherfucker be up there doing all this shit? But it's him. Okay. It's him.
Good night, Treecey. Thanks for stopping by. Much love to Treecey. I have nothing against the wrench, but I accept your opinion. I mean, it is what it is. The the thing is, you cannot get rid of revenge. I mean, it's like it is what it is. Yeah, but I mean, how did you react? How did you react? But I want to do an interview with you, like on a regular live. I don't even know that if I keep this one here up. To be honest, because I streamed with someone's live earlier.
Oh yeah, she might be mad at that. Oh yeah, and you got her crying too. Ooh.
Yeah. But maybe I edit it out and only drop the parts where we are talking. Yeah. But we both we didn't. You did not like me at first, so I mean, it's always you can always turn it around. I mean,
no, not with this one. Not with this one. See, I'm very much like that. You know, I don't listen. If I can't, I don't hold grudges. So if I wake up and I still feel some type of way, then we can never be cool. Like, trust me, I will never, ever.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that too. Once I'm really done, once I really got like backstabbed or something, then I'm done.
I promise you, it never in my life, not in this lifetime or the next one. Like, I forgive people all the time, and trust me, I've been like enemies with people, fought them, and been cool with them because that's how I am. Like, I don't care what people say. If I let it go, I let it go. But some people, it's just their morality and the way their ideology is and the way they move. I just can never. I just know in my head, like, I can't. You know what I mean? And it's just certain people. It's just I just can't.
Okay. Let's get back to Trey a little bit. One thing that I was thinking about
the ranch, you fucking liar. Okay, speaking context, I didn't know you were fucking Jason. Okay, so all these times where you keep trying to say, "Oh, Mystery Van was a fan. He reached out to me when bitch." That was before I knew that you were a racist fuck. Okay, so stop trying to make it seem like I like you. No, you're obsessed with me. Okay. I don't have a problem with saying before I knew who you were, I thought you were funny and shit like that. Okay. But once I found out that you were not black, all that shit changed. It went out the fucking window. Okay. So stop trying to, because I see y'all trying to plant these little seeds. No, I don't fucking like you. Okay. And it's sad because in reality, just like when you pretended to be Treecey and that little puppet, you hate that people don't like you as Jason. You hate that people, you have to, go and drag as the fucking wrench so people can give you their fucking time of day. And that's the people who just ignore the fact that you're Jason, okay? Because a lot of people still don't fuck with you as a wrench because they fucking know what's up. You hate that you can't be liked as a regular person. That's why when you were the fucking, the Treecey puppet and shit like that, you just had to come out. You wanted people to figure out who you were so bad because you just couldn't just be. You want people to like you as yourself. And it's never gonna fucking happen, okay? Especially when you're a racist fuck who thinks that it's okay to be racist against blacks, but then and say that racism doesn't exist, but then always try and use reverse white racism. Oh, this is racist against Jews, and nobody talks about Jews in this sector.
Exactly.
Nobody. So stop trying
to run that thing that pisses me off with
anything if they're talking about Jews. Send me any let me tell you something. Black people don't even know what the fuck anti-Semitism is because, like I told you, whites and Jews are the same fucking people in our book. We look at all of y'all the same goddamn way. It's white on white fucking crime. So stop trying to use that fucking narrative about, anti-Semitic and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I think why is he always bring him up, honky, and the words that he says? No one is calling him that. No one is going for him after him being a Jewish guy. The sector here is looking at me, at him, at diving as white. There's no Jew. There's no Spanish. What I even put Latin. Latin is white too. It's a shade darker than white, but it is white too. In a way, and Jason uses this as an excuse because Jews, let's be honest, Jews getting a lot of hate, but they also do a lot of damage too in society. Jews running the media, Jews doing. I'm not even want to go into the whole Jewish stuff because it's America's run in the background is run by white Jews. Let's be honest.
Right, and just to make it clear, I'm equality for everybody. Okay, so I'm against anti-Semitism. I'm against any kind of bigotry. I'm against all that shit. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those black people that are like, oh, fuck the white people, fuck everybody. I'm not like that at all. You know, I'm in an interracial marriage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My husband is from Saudi. But I know right from right, wrong from wrong. You know what I mean? And he tries to do this thing where since people know he's racist and then they call him out.
Is he actively practicing the Islam?
Yes.
Okay.
And what Jason does is since people come at him about, he tries to deflect onto somebody else. So like he tries to find black people and be like, oh, look at them, they're racist, or look at this person, they're gay, like all this shit about like what people say about him, like him being fucking gay, because he is, okay. He keep trying to talk about women, knowing goddamn well no woman want him, okay? And then damn sure no men want his ass. So he's just mad because he be sitting up here looking 7 stars dating. Oh, that's the fucking reason wrong with 7 stars and women, because he wants to clean her pussy. And you can tell he gay because he's disgusted by pussy. You see how he talks about it? Pussy and her dirty pussy. You are a fucking faggot. Like, you just disgust me. I hate him so much. He's just so disgusting. Oh my God. Like, Jesus Christ.
He's giving me, what's the guy in the wheelchair? He's giving me Stephen Hawkins. He's giving me Stephen Hawking's teeth.
Listen, Rich, let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck. I will never apologize to you, because if you're not Jason, which you are, listen, if you're his cousin, I don't care if you're his fucking best friend or bitch, you are from his fucking camp, you're him, and it's all the same goddamn thing to me, okay? So fuck you. I will never apologize to you, okay? I do not give a damn. And I will, if you keep posting on it, I will flag your shit, okay? And you will be gone and start all over. Don't fuck with me. You don't listen. I'm not the other people who will forget. I just stopped talking about you because it's not worth the time. But that don't mean we cool. Don't try and put me in a space where we can either be cool and talk, or we're going to keep going at each other. No, bitch, you're going to stop fucking with me, and I'm never going to be cool with you. And you're just going to go on about your fucking life, because you don't want me to take it to the next step, because you know that I know and I got your information, okay? Because you like to fuck with people, but then when your address and shit get put out and then you get exposed, and then all that shit, then it's going to be a fucking problem, okay? So let well enough alone. Because when people clap back on you, all of a sudden, y'all be want to act like victims and shit. But I ain't been on here a whole week, and every motherfucking day, y'all got my name in your mouth. So cut the shit. For real. Okay, and stop making accounts acting like you're my ex-boyfriend and shit, because I don't have an ex-boyfriend. You sick fuck. I don't have an ex-boyfriend. My husband was my first boyfriend, and I got married, okay? So you so fucking obsessed. Fucking loser.
Yeah. I mean, it's just... I take the rant as it is, but Jason, I have no sympathy for him. The stuff with the FBI is completely bullshit in my book. I mean, he's trying to come after you. He's trying to come after Kwani, and I despise Kwani. I'll be honest. But the stuff he's saying,
it's not the same. Well, hold on, because it's the only time I address him, because I will never talk to him, and since he's only asking questions, first off, listen. I don't care if you call me a coward. Listen, you are shit, okay? So nothing you say to me will affect me, okay? You hide behind... Listen, you're such a bitch that if everybody is saying this shit and you're so right, then prove who the fuck you are. But you can't, because you already know, as soon as we hear your fucking voice, you tried that shit when you did that interview with Lioness, and because you can get somebody to try and play you, but when people start asking questions, see, you can't be thinking and pausing every time trying to tell somebody the whole rundown, because you can't fake somebody's identity with people supposed to know who they are, because people asking you questions and shit, and it's taking you 5 minutes to answer one fucking question, and then you don't want people to... You're full of shit. You're the fucking coward, because you would stand in your shit and you wouldn't have to pretend to be a fucking character so people can like you, okay? So nothing you say can affect me. You're sick, okay? I don't even feel sorry for you. They just need to lock your ass up somewhere and leave you in a straitjacket at the bottom of the jail and feed you applesauce. Fuck you, okay? For real.
You know, applesauce. You know, applesauce is familiar for the...
Rita said hi to Philadelphia. I'm eating the applesauce because sometimes I forget to put my dentures in, and then I have to swallow the apple juice.
Let's get back.
Ranch. You think, Ranch. Once again, I just celebrated my 5-year anniversary married, okay? So, like I said,
come on, Ranch.
Find you some motherfucking business, okay? I don't give a fuck what you try and say or make. I don't care. You are a lonely fuck who has to vicariously live through me. And you're obsessed with my husband too. You going his pictures, researching where college he went to, and you know, you fucking weirdo, okay? You're a weirdo. First off, be real with your sexuality first, okay? Because you ain't gonna get nowhere, okay, until you realize that you're fucking gay, first off, okay? And then once you realize that don't no man wants you or a woman, then you can act all depressed and crazy. But at least come to terms with who the fuck you are, okay? And stop obsessing over, you know, my fucking personal life and Treecey's personal life and fucking, you know, everything else that goes on in Black YouTube. But then want to talk about, you always insert yourself in the Black spaces and want attention, okay? Because white people don't fuck with you. Because they can just see who you are and be like, ugh, it's just disgusting. You just came in here and just, every room I'm in, you pop up. Anytime I go to somebody's chat, you pop up out of nowhere. Fucking weirdo. Nobody follows you, okay? Nobody looks you up, okay? It's all people retaliating. It's never initiated. And you don't know how to let people, you don't know how to take rejection. That's how I know you're Jason. That's another thing, besides the shit that I know. But you both are the same. You have the same traits. None of y'all can deal with no rejection. You just have to be wanted, okay? Have to be. Always trying to act like you helping somebody. No, bitch, you're trying to help yourself to attention, motherfucker. That's what you're trying to help yourself to. Jesus Christ.
Got you all riled up here. Let's get back a little bit to Trey.
Yeah, he always come in here souring the shit up. Fucking demon.
Were you upset with me when I called into Treecey and vindicated Trey?
No, I wasn't upset. I just was like, because he's another one, like with Trey, that's why I was just waiting, because the thing with him is that, okay, Wrench is in the shadows and shit and goes out of his way to stay hidden, okay? But Trey, see, he's done so much stuff as King McKinley, and then he's not that smart either, okay? Wrench has had dedication and time, and he has smarts in knowing how to try and hide himself. But Trey's not that smart, and see, he wanted the attention, and then he didn't take enough steps in between to kill his old life, or, you know, to make people kind of forget. He kind of just got sucked into it really fast, and then he didn't, you know, tie all his loose ends up. So there's so much stuff that can't be pulled back in. And even stuff that he said, like even when VS was asking him about, you know, King's family members, you know, she was like, you know, do you know anything about King or these people? And he goes, oh, you know, no. So then she starts naming people, and then he goes, okay, I don't want to talk about my family. And it's like, okay, you just admitted that that's your family, but if that's your family, you have to be King, because clearly she just said that these people are directly related to the King character. And what he does is he tries to answer a different question than what you asked. Like, I remember Treecey asked him yesterday, like, what age he was, right? And like the answer he gave back was weird. And today he was trying to use these things to prove on his chat that he's been online for like a month and a half or something. But the receipt that he showed was just a paper saying, congratulations, you've been accepted into the program to be monetized. Nothing ever said you've been on here for 6 weeks. But then when they asked him, I don't know, they asked him something about his receipts or something, and he answered the question as like, don't you say I'm not monetized, I just proved that I'm monetized. But the question was not, are you monetized? The question was, and people will try and come in and say, well, maybe he was confused. No, motherfucker, it ain't that much confusion in the world, okay? He does this all the time. You can put a compilation together of ask him a question that he don't want to answer, and he will, like the Shawn Bradley thing. He said he doesn't know Shawn Bradley, never heard of Club Chat. He got busted for that. So then he goes, oh, well, I thought you were talking about Treecey. Like, who the fuck, when you're talking about Club Chat and Shawn Bradley specifically, you think they're talking about Treecey? That doesn't even make fucking sense. Like, he'll just answer a different answer. And stupid people will be like, ooh, yeah, ooh, I guess you got served. And it's like, no, y'all stupid too. Like, he's not answering the question. You know, like, yeah, it just, and it's simple shit too that people wouldn't even have to double think. You know, I take into granted, people, like, you know, make mistakes, they get nervous, all that. Okay, you know, it is what it is. But motherfuckers that lie about every goddamn thing, they have like a long story or a lie for everything. It's just, it's annoying. You know what I mean? It's insulting to people's intelligence. And then to say, oh, it doesn't matter when we over here dog people out for way less shit. You know, they dog VS out for selling dogs. You feel me? But she opened that up, and she got dragged. But you're not gonna sit up here and do all the things that would typically make our sector go press the gas on you, but then because everybody likes to say the opposite of what everybody else is saying, it seems like they're so smart and cool and don't follow the crowd, then now everybody's like, oh, just let it go, but it's like, okay, he's doing the same thing that everybody else has done, if not worse, but people are trying to make it seem like it's not a big deal. None of this shit is a big deal in real life. If that's the case, shut the whole damn sector down, you know? Like,
And I agree with you on the part where you said he was kind of telling on himself when VS asked him about the family, about Chicago and stuff. He kind of did, but when I was thinking about
Cindy, no, he's not a friend of my husband, okay? And I'm ignoring him because he just wants attention. Like, that's the last. Just fuck. Like I said, this dude's a fucking stalker, okay? A fucking stalker. Like, my husband doesn't even get on YouTube, doesn't know anything about none of this shit, and he's all like invested into his pictures and what he looks like and how long he's been gay. Like, none of your fucking business. Finish, German lady. That wasn't towards you, Cindy. It was just the hate that I have for this motherfucker is just overwhelming. Oh my god.
My thing is, I was just, when I heard King McKinley, and King McKinley always was good to me, and I just remember, first of all, King McKinley would have known how VS operates. He would know that VS would somehow get him on her live and expose her. That's what kind of made me wonder. But and also, when I remembered too, when I was on the Wiley Show, and I remember talking to King McKinley a little bit, the personality was totally different. So that
It wasn't, German lady. It's just it was almost a year ago. I have that conversation. I'm gonna play it. First off, that definitely was him. That conversation pops him alone. Second off, we cannot think for people. I hate when people do that. We can't think for people. We can't say, well, if this was not him, then he wouldn't have done this. It's like, no, that's people act different. Like, first off, let me tell you something that he did. This is just one thing. I ain't saying anything. And it's the same thing. I ain't gonna bring him up again, but let me tell you what he did. He blocked a few people. Like, King used to be in my chat too. That's why I had told him, if you're King, come out and tell me right now, because I don't want to drag you. Because before I found out that he was King, I was like, you know, I really did not like him. But then when I found he was King, I was kind of like, okay, like, well, you know, is it you, or you can tell me behind the scenes, because you know I'm not gonna say anything. And then he still, like, he made it into something else, and then he started calling me out of my name, which I still haven't, you know, clapped back on him for that. But he blocked me and a few other people, and this is before I came at him, before we had a problem or anything. But he blocked people who he was supporters of, or people that he thought would find out, like, you know, somebody like me and a few other people. I'm not gonna bring them into this, but this is before. Like, I'm talking about when he made the troll account, didn't nobody even know who the fuck Trey was or anything like that. He had blocked a few people so that, like, when shit hit the fan, or I guess so we would not see him in chats talking. I don't know. But I knew it was a way so people, you know, to kind of protect his identity. And I found that out later. But listen, he did not go in, out of all the people that he went after, right? He did not go after VS. And he kept trying to tell her that as a way for her to let the gas off. He kept saying, like, well, I didn't have a problem with you. I never did nothing to you, when she was pressing him. And he was all about to start crying and shit. And he was like, why are you coming for me? I did not, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, because he know what kind of person she is. Just like he haven't, I can honestly say he have not came for me, unless that, besides that one day on Treecey's show where he was, you know, he kind of got upset that I busted him out. But that's why I didn't, you know, cuss him out or nothing for calling me out of my name, because I knew he was just feeling some type of way. You know, I am understanding. However, he won't come at me. He is a few people that he won't touch. You know what I mean? And it's for a reason. And it's because he already knows how we are and how we get down.
He's scared of regret. He's scared of regret for some reasons, right?
Who?
Rick Reed. He's kind of scared of.
Well, I don't know, but I'm saying though that I would see him not going after Rick Reed, because he knows that Rick Reed would tear his ass up. You know what I'm saying? And he would have to know that from being around here. You know what I mean? Like, the few people he did block, like me, like, he knows that, like, if I started to look him up, because, you know, everybody on here thinks that I'm like this fucking hacker and shit. He knows that, oh my God, like, you know, he's not gonna, you know, and he's not that smart, not like that, but he has popped himself. The people who don't want to pick up on it, they're either being purposely ignorant or they're being nice and naive. And whatever. I'm not making fun of them. That's their decision. But you can't get mad at me because I'm not letting somebody sit up here and tell me that the fucking sky is orange. And I'm like, no, it's not. And then people are like, just let him think that the sky is orange. And he can do whatever he wants. But you're not about to sit up here and then say, you better believe me, motherfucker. And if you don't, then I'm going to fucking, cuss you out and talk shit. No, you're not going to fucking do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't cause a mess just to do your own dirt. You can do your own thing without having to drag people down or involve them in shit. You know what I mean? That's just my whole deal. Because that's malicious. When you don't care about anything, you'll do anything to get attention. That's the type of shit that you have to look out for in people. That they will sell their soul or do anything for attention. That's not a good, that's disgusting.
With him, I'm at the part of I'm 30%. I'm 70% think that he is not King McKinley, but 30% I think it is a possibility. But for me personally, it doesn't really matter because I was always cool with King McKinley. I'm still cool with King McKinley, and I like Trey. I mean, he's entertaining as fuck. He's funny to me. He's my kind of gay person that I like. I like the feminine gays. I have no problem with the manly gays, but I like an entertaining gay person. I just that's. I have a good friend. He reminds me of Trey a little bit, and you know how it is. The media shows us that there's an acceptance for gay people, but you go on the streets hand in hand with a man. And you see how
that's
people
bullshit.
look.
Let me tell you something. To address the first thing
Where
that you said.
do you live? I mean, it kind of depends where you live. But gay is on the streets. Gay is
Unless you
not
live
as
in some
accepted as
backwoods
the media
Alabama
wants to
town
tell.
with a population of 20 people, let me tell you something. Gay people, I'm not saying that being gay is a walk in the park, but let me tell you something too. It's not like, listen, we didn't make all these strides just for people to still try and act like if you are just gay, people are gonna burn a cross in the front yard and throw a tomato at you and call you a queer. Like, I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but we're not about to sit up here and act like it was like it was 50 years, 6 years ago, where you just have to come on now. And I'm gonna be honest as hell with you. I did not have any like in elementary school when you're younger. Yeah, at school people make fun of you because like I was effeminate. But as an adult, I have never had somebody just walk up to me and say, "Oh, you fucking faggot." And I'm not saying that it can't happen, but it's not about. We're not gonna make this into a gay thing, okay? Because it's not about that.
Yeah. But I was just saying, I live now in Cologne, Germany. That's pretty much the European capital of gays. I mean, they can be free pretty much. But even though, and there's gay that you can see from 10 miles away that they're gay, and there are gay who pass. And a friend of mine, you can tell he has his eyebrows done. He even sometimes wears eyeliner and stuff. And I see the looks that he's getting. I have to pull myself back from not cussing at people on the streets when I'm with him because I defend him. And
is this in Germany?
Yes. And we have lots of immigration, like from Arabic countries, from Turkey, from Greece, from Italy. We even have lots of African and stuff, but from other cultures, they don't really are gay friendly. So you have people like, even especially the young ones who like to come for if they see that someone is gay or stuff, and even younger women, they come for younger women. If you walk alone on the streets, they hit on you and stuff, and it's, I don't know.
I mean, I get that, and that's one of the things I'm very grateful to live in a place like America, but we're in American sense, because I can only speak on America and our culture. You know what I mean? When it comes to that, we have a gay man running for president right now, so nobody gives a shit about gay people out here. And I say that in the sense of like, you can be gay, nobody cares.
Donald Trump.
There will always be discrimination against a minority. Like, you know what I mean? Like in the gay community, if you see a trans person walking down the street and they look like a man, they're gonna make fun of you. So it's not just a gay LGBT thing. But when it comes to him, it has nothing to do with him being gay. If anything, that helps him more. Nobody doesn't dislike him because he's gay. So I don't want people to use that as like a crutch. It has nothing to do with his sexuality. It has all to do with his attitude and his mouth. And you can like him. Like, that's the thing too. people support VS, people support Treecey, people support me, and I'm not a fucking angel. I've said some things that some people just will not tolerate and will always dislike me, and I respect that. But you can support. This is the thing. You can support whoever you want, but we can't just overlook people's flaws or things that we would point out for somebody else just because we like the person, because you're basically saying like, oh well, I like that he's funny in this, so I'm gonna overlook his lies in this. But
No, I see the lies. I see the lies.
Yeah, but I don't like this one person because we have to get out of that, because we can call people out and still support them. You know what I mean? It's I know it's very rare in this sector people to call it or their friends out and just not call out the other parties. But no, we can call each other out, because guess what? You can still be successful in this sector. You can still be a liar, a murderer, okay, a doxer, and people will support you. But when you are still like, making up every goddamn thing and not being real, that's the thing about YouTube. Like, they can detect the realness and the fakeness. That's why people come to YouTube, because it's real. They can connect in somehow, some way. But if you keep that wall up and people don't know what to fucking believe, or the people who do believe him, right, when the truth comes out, the people would be hurt or sad if they find out, oh, you really not this. That's why I connected to you, or I only liked you because I related to you on this level, and I find out that's it's like credibility. It's like people feel duped. They will feel duped, and then later on they look back and they go, oh well, we heard this and we still look forward, and and I'm the guy that in the future it's like, listen, I'll warn people the British are coming and all that, but when they attack y'all asses and everything like that, and then y'all be trying to immigrate to where we live at, where it's cool and peaceful, hell no, we gonna release the dogs on you. No sympathy. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? Because before the storm comes a warning, and it's not my job to convince people. I don't tell people hate him, unsubscribe. I'm not like that. That's why I said the Chicago girl is dangerous, because she wants to take people's channel out. She wants to end their career. I'm not like that. You know what I mean? I don't dislike anybody that much. But one person on here, you know who that is. But other than that, just, we can't call one person out for one thing and then shame somebody for calling somebody out who we would usually check. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'm not for this whole let's get this person off of YouTube or run this person off. Because even Fyebabe is important for the sector. Treecey is very
she
important
is.
for the sector.
She is.
VS is important for the sector. To me, the three top women are VS, Fyebabe, and Treecey are the top females. Then you have the Jay Wilson, James Caldwell,
the ladies are winning.
And who else? From the men, James Caldwell, Jay Wilson, and I even would put now QB on the third place, because Shawn Bradley is not as relevant as he was. I mean, Shawn Bradley is on the second tier of importance.
He's still up there. I think after a while, like when you're
on the Wiley level, he's on the Wiley and Duchess.
Wiley, no, you just see that's what I mean, German lady. See, you can't be biased. Wiley is up there too. Wiley has given these last couple of months. He needs a production credit. He needs a production credit, because a lot of the most eventful things, and the person who has changed people's opinion around the most is Wiley.
And I'm not saying that the second tier level is bad, but there's a top level like James Caldwell. No, I even put Timothy.
But you're not about to put Shawn. No, I'm not saying the second tier level is bad, but you're not about to say Shawn Bradley's on the same level as no motherfucking Wiley girl. Hell no. When you're an OG like that, you don't compete with everyone like Madonna, right? Are we gonna be like, oh my God, but she's not Britney Spears, she's not Lady Gaga? Like, she's already made her point. She's already proved herself. Like Shawn, he's the OG. He started all this shit. Me and you wouldn't even be on the phone right now.
Yeah, but Wiley is an OG too, and Wiley is look. I'm active on here, like when the whole Larry.
Hold on, German lady. His supporters. I'm not talking to you. His supporters will follow him wherever he go. Once again, just because nobody is catering around to you, Jason. Okay, that does not mean that their relevance is gone because you. Listen, your opinion is just one, and it really don't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. So when you make these general blanket statements like, "Oh, this person, you're losing your relevancy or your credibility," you don't run shit over here. Okay, so you can keep talking that fucking talk, but Shawn Bradley's doing just fine making his motherfucking money, and his supporters are there. You got people who come, you got people who go, but he's gonna do his thing behind the gate, on the side of the gate, the front of the gate. Bitch, you won't be there. Okay, and just because we don't need you involved to make shit official, okay? It actually becomes unofficial when you become involved. Okay, I'm sorry, I just had to say that. Go ahead, young lady.
Jesus. Yeah, but it is. I mean, where was I? With Wiley and Shawn and James. You know, James has a high subscribe numbers, but he's getting the views basically that Treecey gets and that Fyebabe gets. So it's not like he's like overall. You have Timothy Blaine, but Timothy Blaine to me is not even really in the sector. I mean, he's kind of in the sector, but he's doing
He
the
does real commentary. Like,
yeah,
we
he's
think we do
doing the
commentary,
church,
but we're in the sector.
he's
But he
doing
does
the
commentary on
LGBT.
us, and he's
Timothy
like the
Blaine
real
is more
commentary.
like a LGBT, doing his LGBT commentary. He's doing the church sector commentary, and sometimes he talks about the stuff that's going on here. So he's kind of in here, and he's kind of not. He's like Nayrop. Nayrop is kind of like in here, but
Oh
not
Lord, oh
really,
Lord. Poor
not really.
Nayrop. I like Nayrop, but poor her. She made a mistake, came into the sector, then got dumped and got stuck over here. Can't find her way home, and she
Okay.
just Lord.
Yeah, and I agree with the ranch. Wiley's antics keep him second tier because Wiley is around, and I remember that's how long I'm around. I remember when Wiley interviewed Star Milan and Justin J called in to his. That's how times have changed. Wiley has not progressed. Wiley is
Yes,
he?
he has. I disagree. He
No,
has, and
no.
people know who Wiley is, so you don't have to take him. The
Yeah,
minute
but
you take him
why?
serious
Yeah, they
enough to
know
where you
how
can
he
get
is.
hurt, yeah.
They
But
know.
see, if the minute you take him serious on a level to where he could hurt you, see, Wiley like me or upset me or Treecey or other people because we see him. It's like we would never even put ourselves in a position or give him any information or like people who called in. Who was that lady? Somebody called in, right, and had him on telling him information and all that, and then got mad when she was online. But it's like, girl, you stop playing like that's just like what you said about BS, right? About once you call it sending her receipts and thinking that like she was in her regular Instagram with her goddamn picture straight at the top, as bright as day, sending receipts. It's like you didn't care if that got out. Like it's like you know what I mean? You would be crazy to play like you don't know that Wiley is gonna talk about this. I don't know if you really sat up there and thought that you was gonna tell Wiley all this tea and call him while he was live, tell this tea, and he was just gonna keep it mum and do all this help behind the scenes without him getting a click and a view off of it. You a goddamn lie, or you slow. You know what I mean? And that's just real shit. Like, do you really think you can call Wiley and tell him your deep dark secrets, and then he just keep it to himself and don't tell nobody, especially if you're from YouTube? Come on now. And he was on a live when she called. It's like what he was supposed to do, end his whole live and then get off and help you out. Come on now. Wiley is for himself, and I don't blame him because people treat him like shit.
I
People treat
have
him
to
like
agree with
shit.
the chat a little bit. What the chat says, Wiley has not progressed. He keeps with the BS and he lies, so that will forever hinder his growth. Wiley sometimes needs to find if either he wants to be serious, because sometimes I think he wants to talk about politics and stuff, but then he's doing the bullshit with the dross around his head and stuff, and it's entertaining. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't mesh. Either you want to be a funny person who like Larry Reid or something, and go
See,
to the
that's difference of
contest.
opinion. That's difference of opinion. See, I don't like Larry Reid. Larry Reid's a fucking down low hypocrite fag to me, and I can never watch his show because if you can't even be honest about your sexuality, then I can't even take what you're saying serious. So it's all a matter of opinion. I think Wiley, is very entertaining. I don't have to like somebody in order for me to say, you're doing better, you're entertaining, because to be honest, like, I would never be probably that close to somebody like Wiley, but he is still very entertaining, and I would be a lie if I sat up here and said the shit he has been doing the past couple of weeks has not been very entertaining. I would lie,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
is.
But you have to take it for what it
I
is.
always said he is. He is, but
And his numbers are showing that he's growing. So people who say he's not growing, his numbers, look at his numbers. Okay, he's doing way better. He used to get 200-300 views, and this was just like 3 months ago. And now he's getting, as soon as he's done with the video, it's already at 1,500, 2,000. 3 days later, 6,000. So the numbers are not lying. His numbers definitely went up. His subscriber has definitely went up about 2,000 in the past 7 weeks. So people
But
can
it
say they
depends
don't
on
like
what
him and
he,
not grown,
but
but
the high numbers are when he's doing clickbait most of the time. Let's be honest.
no, but he's always done clickbait though, Jeremy. That's what I'm saying. It's not, we can't just get him to write off his success. We cannot write it off and just be like, well, no, because listen, he has been consistently growing the past 2.5 months. That's you're just caping for. No, I'm telling the fucking truth. Okay, them numbers don't lie. Okay, and he always clickbait. He's always been a fucking liar. What he did was, instead of him pretending like he was somebody else, he just said, "Fuck it, I'm about to, I'm here for the shit," and he plays along with it, and people are entertained. We already know when to turn from Wiley. Like, of course, he'll do a good interview. It's serious, and at the end, he got to start talking about some shit and bullshit and Rico and all that shit. And people, I'm like, all right, I gotta go. You can only take him in doses. But to lie or try and discredit him and his success that he has done by himself, and nobody helped him from our sector. Nobody, you gotta fake it till you make it. He's commendable, respectable, and people can look up to that and take his formula and utilize it their own way. Wiley is coming up, and I promise you, you are not gonna. If you hate him now, you're gonna hate him in the future, because you're gonna definitely see him a lot more. Okay, people are hearing about him. Wiley is getting around. I actually had somebody email me. They didn't even know that I knew him, and they were just talking about him just in passing. And I'm in my head like, look at Wiley over here making it around. So it is what it is, and I wish
Yeah,
the
but he's
success for
been
everybody on
around.
here.
But he's been around. He's been with more the higher ups. But he
Yeah,
went
but it takes
down
time though.
again.
It wasn't ready back then though. Some people grow at different times though. He's only 28. Everybody takes time. Sometimes you have to continue to fail what you're doing wrong. I mean, because right now he done found something that's working for him. It's working. That's not, it's not debatable. You know what I mean? He ain't buying fucking views from China and shit like that. He's building up an organic audience. He's built himself into people's schedule. People get up now looking forward to watch his show while they're getting ready for work. They expect him to go on every Thursday for his panel. He's watched people, you took it, flipped it, added his own spices, and it's working for him regardless. You know what I mean? I get in my spells where I don't watch him because it's too much, but I can't just be like, when I don't like him, be like, okay, he sucks now. No, Wiley is winning. You feel me? He's winning.
I say this, and I give Wiley his credit. I'm a fair person, because the only thing I don't fuck with Wiley no more, when you lie on me, and when you turn
That
your
was
back
wrong.
on me,
Yes.
I
When he
don't
called you
I
a
don't fuck
racist, I tore his ass up for that. When he called you a racist, I tore his ass up.
with.
I don't know if you were there or not, but I don't like that. Yeah.
I don't watch him anymore, because I cannot enjoy the fun he make. When I don't fuck with you, I don't really watch you unless I get information of him, and he's basically not really giving me an information. But I'll give him his credit too. He is funny. He is entertaining. He has a mouth. He can talk. He can pull people in with his way of talking and stuff. And he is entertaining. I never take that away from him. But I saw the stuff that he's did with the older women, and his basically lying. He's lying too much, and he doesn't need the lies. I told him before we fell out. I called him into his show and said the
So
lying.
okay, but what? Look like this. So what do you want him to do? Lie in the dark? Because let me just tell you something. If it's just the lies, this is the same thing people do with the whole. We talk about kids, all right. I can't knock you for whatever you don't take. We all take different shit. But Wiley, you say you don't like how he takes advantage of people and their money, okay? And you like the lies. I can name 3 people right now who do the same goddamn thing, okay? What about Jay Wilson? He lied like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
He
he's
damn sure takes
way
advantage of
worse.
people. So is he okay? Wait a minute. What about Trey? Because if you're trying to tell me that Trey don't fucking lie, so it's a kind of lie, because he gooping people for cash apps with his po ass trying to convince people let me tell you something. Trey is dirt fucking poor, and he is
But
fucking happy as fuck to
Trey is
get
not
them
faking,
goddamn
not
cash apps so he could buy him a new pack of t-shirts or shower curtains that he can make into t-shirts, whatever he fucking does. He's gooping people too for money. Whenever you're making a profit off of lies, it's a fucking goop and a fucking scam. So once again, why is Wiley different? Because he's honest about it. Because he will tell you straight up, look, if an old lady want to give me her fucking money, then let it be. Because let me tell you something, all the old ladies that gave him money, them bitches are not innocent, and they were doing it for some reason, whether it be to accept, to love, to get, they had a crush. every single person that gave him money, that older lady, tell me also in that same sentence some dirt that they have done that they too goddamn old to be fucking doing. So I am not gonna hold that to him when we watch Fi and fucking Pastor and all these other liars and scammers on here that just because we don't know or they ain't got busted or we just overlook it would be hypocritical. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying, like, Trey is the biggest fucking liar. He's the worst kind of liar. Tries to like believe bad if you call him on it. If you call Wiley out for lying, what do? He'll laugh and he admits that he's lying. He will tell you, I'm making this shit up. So what, you know what I mean? When you have somebody lying about their age, okay, who does that as a male? I'm 18 when you fucking going on 25. That right there is like a fucking, that's some scary shit right there. Like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Like, I might need to run your motherfucking name to the offended. Like, you know what I'm saying? He makes people have to look him up extra harder. So I'm sorry, I can't bust on Wiley for that when it's other people who does it worse. And that's just my opinion. I'm not saying it's fact far as what's the worst lie, but in my opinion, I can't. You know, these people who lie, it's one lie and it's a different kind of lie. You know, and one liar, I just can't. I don't even know who you are. You know, how old you are, if that's your real name, are you even real? What the fuck? Like, are you a dream? I don't know. But until then, I'm gonna have to keep both of my eyes on you. You know.
Yeah, and I understand where you're coming from. I just take Trey for what he is. He is an entertainer. He is funny to me. As long as he's not really, really pulling like stunts, then I mean, it's not that.
Ask Tasha K. When he came on there, he didn't know Tasha K. He's baby. He said, yeah, he could have listened. He could have ruined her fucking marriage and her fucking empire that she has built. Okay. That's what could have happened, and by the grace of God, it didn't happen. So you know,
yeah, and if he keeps
I would
doing
suggest
it,
asking the people that he has lied on. I would suggest asking the people that he's lied on how they felt. You know what I mean? Because if I had somebody come out of nowhere saying that I tried to beat my child and I'll be like, oh, what the hell? Because the internet believes anything. You know what I mean? And you get this, and people already want to find a reason not to like her, and then you got this guy coming out trying to, who nobody knows him, so he seems credible. It's like, I can't. That's a malicious lie when you don't know somebody, but you're willing to take out their. Once again, I just said this. If you're ready to take out somebody's life as a sacrifice to get you somewhere, I can't rock like that, because you know as well as I do in Germany that you don't have to step on people to get to the top or be successful. You know that. You know what I mean? Especially people you don't know. At least let them do something to you. But if you can just be malicious out of just pure, I want to make it.
You will learn, because he cannot pull the stuff on here, because you know how people are here. He learned. I think that thing that happened with VS, like pretty much putting him on the spot there at the live. I think that makes him kind of scared him a little bit, or maybe a lot. And I hope he learns and he just reports on the news on here and being entertaining and being, don't pull the bullshit. Yeah,
I wish the best for him. I think if
yeah.
anything, it's just you should take that. It's just the advice. I mean, because I know. Listen, I already see how shit plays out. Because see, when he gets pulled out and busted, see, then he's gonna cry and then he's gonna tell the truth. But see, by then, people have already given him so many chances and so many sympathy cards. Nobody's gonna want to give it to him then, because he used up all his sympathy cards and credit when he kept lying and making a line about shit that he didn't even have to fucking lie about, and then making shit more worse. And then when he wants to, gonna really need the sympathy from people, the people are gonna be done with him. And listen, not everybody bounces back. There are some people who end up like Mona and a few others on here that just never kind of get their swing or their groove back. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, but we will see how it turns out. I think
But I wish the best though.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I enjoy him. I enjoy your content that you're doing. I mean, we did not get along first. I mean, I haven't had anything against you, but I saw you windmilling against me before I was cool with Treecey. But it is. I mean, but I get a lot of hate for being cool with Treecey. That's almost like when I remember when you was seen in the Essence chat in the beginning, when the whole Larry Nelson stuff, when you were shunned in the whole sector. Now it's when you in being in Treecey's chat, you
You
getting
said when? You said what happened when? What happened when? Wait, I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
when that
About
whole
Larry?
The whole Larry Nelson stuff, and when VS pretty much was brought on the scene, that's when VS really.
What happened?
Didn't you know that about the Larry Nelson stuff?
No, I didn't this sector far
Okay.
as like I don't know about the Larry Nelson thing. Like I wasn't paying attention to that. Either it happened when I was like not really paying
First,
attention, or this
this
is when I was
sector,
like not over here.
this particular sector pretty much appeared after the whole Kaya and Madison
Yeah, the
split.
Kaya situation. Yeah.
Jay Wilson did like many reviews on Madison and stuff, and VS did her shows, and then Shawn Bradley used to do the call-in shows. And
See, I'm cool.
VS,
I know about Shawn Bradley. That's
yeah,
when Jay Wilson was doing his reviews. See, I didn't watch Jay Wilson. I've always watched Shawn because that's why I was
yeah.
like, even before this, I've always like supported Shawn and like watched him and been cool
And
with Shawn. You know what I mean? And I listened to his show, but I didn't start branching out like listening to other people until like a little bit later.
And there were a couple of lives where VS and her crew called in when nobody knew where they were, but they put their drama on Shawn Bradley's platform. They called in and they fought on the platform. Chopper was fighting with VS. Onside April was fighting. Amazing Grace, I remember, was calling in. And VS was calling in. And they were going at it. And Shawn Bradley was enjoying it. The whole chat was for it. And that's when we first heard about the Team Small Claims Court. Then, pretty much, Shawn Bradley took the side of Onside April. And that's when Chopper, VS got separate ways, and VS did her own stuff with her group. And pretty much the chat room was calling in and roasting VS more times than not. And Onside April called in, cussed her out, and that's when VS started to blame Shawn Bradley for it, to give the people a platform to call in. And that's where the whole beef with VS and Shawn Bradley started. But at the same time, there was Jay Wilson and Larry Nelson going at it with Carpet on the Walls and stuff, and their beef. And I hope I tell it like correctly, the time frame. And then I remember the whole stuff came with the daughter of Larry Nelson reaching out to VS, and that's no, first was Vonnie Vaughn. Vonnie Vaughn was apparently harassed by Larry Nelson. She reached out. I remember that live even because I was under another name in Jay Wilson chat. Vonnie Vaughn was reaching out to Jay Wilson to expose Larry Nelson about him sending messages to her and stuff like that, sexually harassing her. And that's when it started. VS took the side of Vonnie Vaughn. They were coming for Larry Nelson. Larry Nelson's daughter basically reached out to VS, and that's where it started. The rumors, like basically the daughter accused Larry Nelson touching her, molesting her, and it went to court between Vonnie Vaughn and Larry Nelson. Vonnie Vaughn has a, what is it called when you cannot go near each other? Yes, he got the papers that he cannot go near her and he cannot talk about her. And yeah, and basically that was when the sector really started, when the whole Larry Nelson stuff came in. Then many channels were reporting on that. Fyebabe basically was born. The Fyebabe channel was born with the Larry Nelson stuff. Fyebabe inserted herself, and I don't hate Fyebabe. I sometimes watch her, but Fyebabe basically reported on the Larry Nelson stuff. She took the side of Larry Nelson and she went against VS. She did videos and stuff, and then it went from their kids, and Fyebabe put a restraining order, and allegedly, and that's where it started, and that's where pretty much the sector was born. So you had like Shawn Bradley's and the James Corwell and the Timothy Blaines, who was there before the sector was there, but and even S. Hutchinson, Lady Nika, but the sector was born after the Kaya and Madison split, when practically VS and Shawn Bradley went at it. That was kind of the birth of this sector, because people took sides. I remember Jay Wilson making video after video and stuff. And Treecey, back then, I remember Treecey was in the chats. Treecey didn't have a channel. I remember T.S. Madison cussing Treecey out. I remember, yeah. And I was watching in the bushes. That's why I knew when I was first calling into Wiley, I knew what was going on. That's why I did my Treecey impersonation. I did Natasha Milan. I knew who was when I first called in. So yeah, it was interesting. And I mean, it's still to this day, it is interesting. It is like a TV series with twists and turns and drama and people getting on the TV, people getting killed, and on here it's like people getting popped. I mean, it's yeah. But now, I mean, it's interesting, and I thank you. If you're still in the bushes, Mystery Van, thank you for coming on here. I would like to have Mystery on here again sometimes, and we talk a little bit more and about his history a little bit, or even on mine stuff. But I think it was interesting, and I tried to I streamed someone's live earlier, so I have to cut parts out because I don't want to get flagged. So, but I will keep this up. I will edit it, and the parts where me and Mystery Van talked will definitely be on my channel. Anyone wants to hear a little bit music before I go? If you want to support me, you can do so. I don't have a Cash App, but if you have PayPal, you can send me. You can, if you want to, send me something. Yeah, I'm always getting accused. I'm Team Treecey. I'm Team this. I'm my own team. I like who I like. I will always beat to my own drum. I like Treecey. That's just what it is. But I also like Ask April. I like QB. I watch Fyebabe from time to time. I watch VS from time to time. It is what it is. There's just a few that I really can't watch. But I'm not no team on team anything. I don't think that he left. I just think that he his phone line went out or something. No, me and the Mystery Van are cool. Yeah, but Wrench, now that we're alone, from me to you, I don't think that you're Jason. I don't think that you're outspoken. I don't think that you're Benji. I just think that you're your own person, and you like to troll, and you like to go in chats and do your jokes. I've never personally saw you say anything racist. But then again, I didn't really say anything racist, and people claim that about me. So I know how you must feel. So it is what it is. Yeah, but I can totally understand that Treecey doesn't have the trust. So you have to accept it, Wrench, how it is. But like I said, I don't think that you're Jason. And I don't think that you're outspoken. And even outspoken, I don't have a problem with outspoken. Outspoken, as far as I know, is a subscriber of mine. If she pops up in the chat, I treat her with respect too. So it's not really a problem. Okay, before I go, I mean, I will play a little bit music probably. If you want to hear some music, you can stick around. And then I will stop the recording, and then I will edit and yeah, put it up there, and we will see. If anyone wants to come on here and talk, we can still do this. But yeah, I think we talked about many things. So yeah. Yeah, I know the ranch from day one, but the problem is the ranch. There are many ranches going around, so that's, I don't know if you are the one that is that from day one. So I think you are the one, but the problem is there is a lot of ranches out there, and it's, yeah, it is sad. But I don't. As long as you don't give me a reason to dislike you something, I don't. I'm not really windmilling for another content creator, because I never was like that, because I have friends in private life. Some of the friends do not get along with it. I stay out of it. I do like them separately, the same. So it's not I can like more than one people. I'm not like a hardcore Treecey windmiller. If I want to defend Treecey, I will do it. I have no problem. But Treecey can handle herself. Treecey is strong as hell, and I will definitely, either tomorrow or very soon, we'll talk about the whole Shawn Bradley and Treecey split, because I have my opinions on that. I will talk about Trey and what happened since he was on the panels. Now we see that James Carr was getting into it with QB a little bit and stuff. That whole Trey thing started a lot of things, but I don't think that it was Trey's intention to go in there and cause division. But it just started a lot of things, and it's very interesting. But like I said, I enjoy Trey's content right now. He reminds me of a good friend. So I'm a very pro gay person. I have no, but even gays sometimes can be assholes. Don't get fooled. I'm not gay is not a shield to me. Someone saying if a woman comes for a gay guy and they say that you're homophobic, that's a poor excuse. I mean, not every woman who is coming for a man that is gay doesn't have to be homophobic. So yeah, but I like gays a lot. I have never had a problem with lesbians either. I like the feminine gays. I like the gays that pass as straight guys who are very manly gays. I have no problem. So it is what it is. I'm just searching here. What kind of music should I play? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'll play a song. I'll play a few songs, and then I will go. I say goodbye to everyone in the chat. You can stick around for the music a little bit. I play like 15 minutes of music, and then I will take my ass out of here. And I wish you all a good night. Thanks for sticking around. It was fun. I will go live maybe, probably Sunday in the evening. So yeah, if my voice is up, I play a little bit of music now. Yeah, thank you, Mystery Van. Mystery Van is in the chat right now. Thank you, Mystery Van, for talking. We will do this again. Frank Sinatra. I will not play Frank Sinatra, honey. I might be old for some people, but I'm not that old that I play Frank Sinatra on my channel. But I will play a little bit of music. I'm more like an upbeat. I like upbeat music, but I am, it is what it is. You don't make me play the best of ABBA. Let's see, what can I play? I'm searching here. Okay. Thank you all for being here. I'll play a little bit of music. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Gotta get away, I gotta do it now. I gotta step into the sun. Ha ha. You see, I'm leaving, baby, on the midnight train to Georgia. Nobody to blame. I feel the same. Too many days filled with rain. I can't take the pain. I must maintain after all these years. Isn't it strange that to remain sane? I gotta make a change. I'm don't you know it's gonna hurt so much inside? And all these feelings you get it. And don't you know that if you act inside that door, come on, I guess I'll have to fall in love with you. And I'll watch everything that you do, baby. Gotta go, gotta go. Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Gotta go. Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Gotta tell you all the way. Regardless of what I say, don't you know I can't hear none of that. Yeah, baby, I'm a little crack. I just my love. Realize the sky above. Yeah, you know, all everything is good. Baby, I got to do it. Gotta go, gotta go. Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go. Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Yeah, my heart broke right into the pain hurts slowly. You're my one and only. Singing those things until they fall into. I'm so lonely. Girl, I wanna be with you. Gotta go. Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Gotta go. Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Shout out, I gotta leave. I gotta go up. I gotta leave. I gotta go up. I gotta leave. I got to go.
I cannot contain myself when in your presence. I'm so humble. Touch me. Don't hide our love. Woman to man. Just a lover, it by. The worth of giving is a worth the try. I'm not bleeding, I'm not burns. I'm not waiting, I'm not burning. She wants to give it all she wants to give me. She wants to give it all she wants to give it. Oh yeah, she wants to give it all she wants to give it. She wants to give it all she wants to give it. One thing in life you must understand. Truth loves woman to man. So open the door and you'll see. All those secrets make you move, set me free. Something about you, baby, that makes me want to give it to you. Something about you, baby. Just promise me Get it. Just keep it in the closet. If you can get it, it's worth a try. I really want it. I can't deny. It's just as I really love it. 'Cause if it's sticky, you have to love it. She wants to give it, all she wants to give it. She wants to give it, all she wants to give it. She wants to give it, all she wants to give it. She wants to give it, all she wants to give it. Just open the door and you'll see this passion burns inside of me. Don't say to me, you never tell. Touch me there, make the move, cast the spell. Something about you, baby, that makes me want to give it to you. Something about you, baby. Just promise me whatever we say, I'll do to each other. And with you, just keep it in my closet.
Yeah, he was keeping it in the closet just like Jay Wilson did. But you know what? I play a little bit music that I was listening when I was young. That was played on German television and on German radio stations when I was younger. Enjoy the Euro trash.
Make it all the more tonight. And the dance will be alright. Make it all the more so tight. All the things we have inside. Make it all the more.
Every day I feel so forlorn. I can't wait till the night has come when the stars are high above. I look at the moon. 'Cause I believe, yes, I believe in what I feel. When I see the people dancing round and round.
Make it all the more tonight. And the dance will be alright. Make it all the more so tight. All the things we have inside. Make it all the more.
I don't know if I get the chance. Get to know I have to dance, and the music makes me do things I wouldn't do. Then I receive, yes, I receive a dizzy feel. When I try to get on up and hit the floor.
Make it all the more tonight. And the dance will be alright. Make it all the more so tight. All the things we had inside. Make it all the more tonight. And the dance will be alright. Make it all the more so tight. All the things we had inside. Make it all the more.
I need to check, always dance, we're together on the floor. Move closer, I want more. Swing your body, let me feel your beat. Move romance to the rhythm of the beat. Just the two of us on each floor. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the floor.
Jesus nights, when the stars so high above, I feel the emotions of the people living before the dance. That's why the tutus don't take it and form on the floor. Make it all the more tonight. And the dance will be alright. Make it all the more so tight. All the things we had inside. Make it all the more tonight. And the dance will be alright. Make it all the more so tight. All the things we had inside. Make it all the more.
through. Boys and girls, the new generation, holy generation of love. Boys and girls, the new generation, holy generation of love. Boys and girls, the new generation, holy generation of love. Boys and girls, the new generation, holy generation of love. Give me all your loving, give me all your loving, give me all your loving, make it true. Give me all your loving, give me all your loving, give me all your loving, me to you. Boys and girls, up and down, move your body round and round. Pop the bass, I'm in this place. Put a smile back in your face. Take control, don't waste time. The heat is on, you're feeling fine. Feel the power from above. All the generation of love. Baby, give me all the passion. Baby, give me all your love. Baby, give me all the passion. Baby, give me all your love. Boys and girls, the new generation, holy generation of love. Boys and girls, the new generation, holy generation of love. Give me all your loving, give me all your loving, give me all your loving, make it true. Give me all your loving, give me all your loving, give me all your loving, me to you. Here I go, kiss me baby, let it flow. You know how to make it right, light my fire, hold me tight. People of the night, keep moving, got to get it right. You're moving, feel the power from above. All the generation of love. Everybody feeling happy, everybody everywhere. Everybody feeling happy, everybody everywhere. Boys and girls, the new generation, holy generation of love. Boys and girls, the new generation, holy generation of love. Give me all your loving, give me all your loving, give me all your loving, make it true. Give me all your loving, give me all your loving, give me all your loving, me to you. Boys and girls, the new generation, holy generation of love. You're living your life in peace and in harmony. You're making your own decisions. That's how it's got to be for you and me. So many people running round and round. But that makes sense of logic. I see lies in the eyes of the stranger. I see lies in the eyes of the stranger. You're living in danger. I see lies in the eyes of the stranger. You're living in danger. People are the same today as they used to be. The
vibrations. So high, no one can reach that high. No, I know you get satisfied today. We never get enough. I see light in the eyes of a stranger. I see light in the eyes of a stranger. You're living in danger. I see light in the eyes of a stranger. Wow, you're living in danger. People always say to see and say things to see. We never get enough. I see light in the eyes of a stranger. I see light in the eyes of a stranger. You're living in danger. I see light in the eyes of a stranger. To the eyes of a stranger. I see light in the eyes of a stranger. To the eyes of a stranger. You're living in danger. I got peace on my mind. I have peace on my mind. I got peace on my mind. Like it's all over.
So I gotta have peace. I gotta unleash from the belly of the beast. I gotta release bad words of fat beats. Cause not many people know the meaning of peace. Boy, if a man say he's lacking a piece, you better run. Cause in the nonsense, a piece represents a gun. But I represent the peace that means peace of mind. Free of madness, stress, feeling good times. I want a piece of the pie just like the next man. Chilling hard, big yard with a Lexan. Cooling out by the pool, honey's acting full. Enough to make a brother drool, no, but that's cool. I want a piece of the dream to make real cream. Be a star, Hollywood with the dream team. You know what I mean? This door, I gotta reach this. And that's what the meaning of peace is.
I got peace on my mind.
Peace on my mind.
I have peace on my mind. I got peace on my mind. Like it's all over now.
It might mean peace, see you later. But the meaning of peace can also be much greater. I'm talking about the peace that never comes to the Middle East, where the world never seen a cease. On earth, goodwill to all men. Words often said, what really ever meant. World War III, the earth shatters in pieces. Is that what the meaning of peace is?
I got peace on my mind.
I got peace on my mind.
I have peace on my mind. I got peace on my mind.
Right about now, we're gonna get busy. We're gonna take it home.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for listening.